Okay, welcome to Q Sports Lounge. Tonight we've got the old EPA rules final. Danny Tomo Thompson versus Jimmy Brutal Gallagher versus Dave Chalmers and Ian Sheldon. Dave to break. I think he's nominated Yellers. And now hand you over to my co-commentator who's hit a few balls in his time, Mr. Lee Clough.
Afternoon, everybody. Ooh, careless shot from Dave there. I really fancied him to mop them up. It's a bit more difficult now. He's in his normal fancy dress outfit. Everyone else hasn't got the memo though, by the looks of it. If there is anybody watching, I'm not sure why anyone would want to tune into old EPA doubles, but if there is anybody watching and you want to send us any questions on anything at all, favourite food, we'll take any questions, just send them in.
Is that not the new look? Blue shirt and brown shorts, black socks.
It's the standard look for Dave, I think. He's tried to cover the pocket there but not succeeded, so Tomo will probably have a go at these. Or will he just cover the bag? See, it's been that long since I've played Monday rules. You forget what's a good shot. I'm not even sure I know the rules.
I definitely don't know the rules. Tomo looks like he's having a go at these.
Yeah. Probably screw into the red that's nearest the middle and develop it, and this should probably be on the other one. Yeah, it's not too bad. The red in the middle of the table doesn't go in the middle though. It's covered by the black, so probably got to play a good positional shot next.
Or just run it down and play it long.
Yeah, you could do, but it looks quite straight. I don't think... Not sure he can get good on it. We'll see in a second. No, he doesn't like it. It's like, with him being 5'1", he's struggling to reach it, I think.
He must have his wedges on then if he's 5'1". I'd had him down at about 4'8". Yeah,
well,
playing it long, leave yourself
this is
on the top one.
Yeah, if he's straight on this is the shot. If he can stun this in, he should be good for a 1-0 lead. He's running it through. Is he? Can't tell. No, he's stunned it. Oh, he's rattled it. Well, it wasn't an easy shot. Fancied him to get it because he's a decent player. So, first visit to the table for old Ian Ralph Sheldon, or any other of his many nicknames.
Dave will be putting plenty of pressure on him now.
Yeah.
I think he'll be trying to talk him into the safety for me.
He might do, but Jesus, he shouldn't do, should he?
No, he shouldn't do, but he's telling him where he can leave it.
No, I think he's telling him if it comes twice across and get the white kind of the area it is now or towards the black, he's going to be maybe on all three balls, which is the right shot, I think. Let's see if he can execute it. He's
Weak.
under it, yeah. He's under it. So now it looks like this red may trim in the middle. It looks thin. Sorry, this yellow. I'm not sure he can pod it and hold.
He'll have to come off the top cushion and try and come the other side of the black to play one of the yellows into the same middle.
Yeah, it's an option.
Is that why it's going to have to travel, isn't it, for that thing come?
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking you can't talk once you've played a shot?
Again, I'm not sure, but I'd guess so because that's the Tuesday rules.
So Dave can't talk into the ring room?
I don't think so. No.
No.
Oh, now I thought he'd have tried to hit a yellow there, but I mean, I'm not clear on the rules. Maybe I knew it was thin, but not that
we'll
thin.
put that down to early match nerves.
Yeah. So here we have it, the local legend, Brutal Jim. Let's see if he can take these out. Daniel have probably told him what he wants him to do, but he won't listen because he knows best. He's 60 years in the game, got a lot of experience, but these shouldn't be any problem with 2 shots carry. That looks nice. Just stun out again for the red into the same pocket. Oh, he's got away with that. He's got away with that. That could have gone wrong.
There he goes, looking like 1-0.
Simple black for Jimmy. 1-0.
Okay, I think Alan Weston's cleared that up. I think he said there's no talking once you've played your first shot. So we're picking the rules up as we go along. I thought Lee might know the rules, you know, I mean, 50 years in Q Sports, nearly.
That's very unlucky. That is, Tomo's hit them very good, but the white's got kicked straight up into the top corner pocket. So Dave will try and make amends from messing the first frame up. But I mean, at his age, he does all right, really. You know,
He couldn't need to sit down in between shots, Dave, because he has got a bad back.
There's not many people still playing decent pool at 60
and beyond.
Yeah, he's having a mare of a start there.
Yeah, you're right. There isn't many playing decent pool. You've got it bang on there, pal.
So, while the yellows are still good, but knowing David had wanted that 2-shot safety net.
He likes to get one in the bang, don't you, Dave?
Yeah, he does, yeah. So let's see if he can find this plant. Yeah, well done, Dave. I knew you could pot a ball.
They took him 2 shots to pot that one.
Yeah.
Now he's firing.
Oh, he's on fire now, rolling them in. shot's gone a bit wrong again. I think he can get through to the one in the middle, but he needs to be careful of his white ball.
He's left himself with a fighting chance here.
Yeah, he's had a fortunate kiss there, hasn't he?
Yes.
Oh, he's played that nice. He's played that nice.
He'll definitely need to rest that back after this long visit. I mean, he's been stood up far longer than he's used to.
No doubt if he doesn't win, it will be because he had a bad back. That's a regular occurrence for Dave. Oh, that was a bit snatchy. That was a bit snatchy. He's totally quit on that. And like I said, it's difficult at his age to play decent pool.
He's looking at the kick out into the top corner, is he? Might have got that in 1992. He's about 1,000 to 1 tonight to get it.
I think he's got to load it up with side as well to get the right angle. I think he was going for the other bag, but Jimmy comes to the table, I think, and these reds are nice.
This could be a 20-minute discussion. No, he's leaving him to it.
Well,
I thought he had an easier route than that, but
well, it just goes to show, doesn't it? Because
it's easy to say sat in the box.
I would just thought he'd go for it because they couldn't have been easier anyway. But
No.
just your mindset completely changes with these rules. It's like you want the two shots even though you don't need them. But to be fair, it was a good decision now because Danny comes to the table with 2 rather than Jimmy with 1. So as long as he doesn't do anything silly, it should be 2 frames to 0. Yeah, it's just plop, 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 plop from here, I think.
That's a bit low on this one.
Yeah, he's made this hard. You haven't got weight cushion, have you? No.
No.
Well, that's where the 2 shots comes in. He didn't need them, but he's used it. Oh, you can always rely on Danny to chuck one in. I hope no one was hurt there by that back arm.
Dave launched himself out.
Yeah, he did.
Seen him move that far.
No, I'm surprising with his back. This is going to be a massive let-off if he finds this. Oh, my goodness. That'll hurt. Now, is Jimmy going to go for these or is he going to try and get two? That's what we're wondering. Yes. Just roll these in, James. B.D.M.P.L 1-1. Oh no, sorry, what am I saying? 2-0. Head's gone. I've watched 2 frames of
Do you think that
B.D.M.P.L
black
and
one
my
had
head's
a
gone.
chance a bit softer?
Maybe, but I think he's hit it that firm to keep it straight. I'm guessing the angle wasn't spot on. So obviously, if you play doubles firm, it straightens the angle up a bit, so you can sort of manipulate the angle to the right potting angle, which I'm guessing is that's why he's hit it that firm. So it was unfortunate. I mean, it was that close. It's rattled and stayed over the pocket. It's a bit unlucky, but you know they've had the chances, so can only really blame themselves so far. Well, especially you can blame Dave more than anyone, I think. So Ian there with a Doris break,
Which has not helped, of course.
and no friends at the table, so chance for Danny to attack maybe. Reds are gettable. Yellows are gettable if there's a first pot on. I'm not sure if we can get through to this one in the corner.
He can hit it, he can't hit the potting angle. I can see through the window there. He has got a straight yellow into the other corner.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realise he could get through to that.
Neither did I till he got down on the shot.
Oh,
He's missed it.
there's going to be a few claims in queues tonight. Tomo's elbow hitting everyone in the face every time he comes to the table. So let's see how Dave can mess these up.
I think Red's got to be favourite now for me.
Am I right in thinking no one's on anything because they've not potted anything? They're not on yellows then?
No.
No.
Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know the rules any more than you. He's on a look at the others, maybe.
Yeah. They are, to be fair, them ones over the pocket are quite tricky. Seen Dave miss a few of them. And the viewers have just dropped from 13 to 9 after that shot, so that's unsurprising. I really hope Dougie Furnivall's watching this because he'll be having a field day. So see, I feel like the best shot there would have been to make sure he was on the yellow nearest to black and he could have bounced that out and left the white behind the black, which would have put them in a position to maybe clear next visit, but that still puts them in big control. I'm guessing Ralph and Dave are just going to cover this yellow up with these reds, I guess. I mean, I wish I knew. Not played these rules for probably 25 years.
He's not trying to cover it this shot.
He's gone for that bag with the yellows, hasn't he? Yeah, it's not covered it, but this is a shot I thought they were going to play last time. Not hit it hard enough, has he? I think you could have played that and got the snooker behind the black. Right, we could be in for some fudge whams here, I think. Better settle in, get comfy. Yellows are in such a strong position here because they could still actually go game, and obviously Reds need to do something drastically.
Sheldon is on the case, never fear.
Yeah, we know we're in safe hands. Try and get that white up behind the yellow like so, yeah, so it limits options. Good shot from Tomo there, if that's what he played. I don't even know what you do on Reds.
Well, no. Dave seems as confused as the rules as we do at the moment.
Maybe, yeah. You need to try and get a little nest of Reds somewhere so you can try and get a good snooker or something.
I think the only chance for Reds is if yellows go for it and don't get them. I don't really see. Well,
Okay.
he has got a snooker in spot now, but it's going to have to be a good one to draw the foul. I don't know if Danny's encouraging Jimmy to manoeuvre his yellows down this end of the table, or are they going to try and put one in between them two reds?
I wouldn't want to do that, but I think Jimmy was pointing out to Danny that they might be able to get him behind these reds if he did what Danny's asked him to do, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to try and come thinly off one and get in tight behind the other.
It's not that it.
Not quite, no.
Sort of lost his advantage with the reds at the top of the table now by putting it so close to potting.
Yeah. Well, apparently Jim Raffin's out there, but thankfully we can't see him on the screen.
And he can't see us, which is more important.
Yeah.
He's looking at the big screen asking what the score is.
Even though it says it.
Yeah. They're going to try and put another red up there and make it a cluster of 3.
This is where I'm just totally lost, to be honest, Sean, because I don't know. Oh no. Or maybe that was the plan. Maybe that was the plan. No, he's...
He doesn't seem happy about it, so probably not. Head in hands. The only saving grace could be the black. I don't know if it. I don't think it passes the red into the right corner as we look at it.
No, I don't think it does. So
It could go into it.
it could go in, yeah. If you can just flick the red away.
Which is done.
There we go. It goes now, but now the yellow's more difficult. I mean, it might have been a better idea there to just make sure you still had 2 on the black and then develop it. No, good shot. Good shot.
This could go wrong.
Ooh. He was obviously worried there about slipping behind the red, and he's...
Yeah.
Right, crash helmets on everyone, anything could happen here. Yeah. That nearly hit me and Sean in the com box there. Massive let off there, they couldn't lose that frame. And the good news is it's Dave at the table though, so...
They will probably get another chance.
They probably will get another chance, yeah, because he's not started very well.
I think he'd like to come a bit further out than that, but he'll take it.
Yeah, he's still good, isn't he? I mean, to be fair, it's 7 reds literally over the pocket, so I do fancy him to get to the black.
I love a bit of optimism in the box, that's why you're in early.
Yeah, I'm a very optimistic person, me, you know that.
I mean, I'm not sure how much prestige comes with winning this tournament, but it's definitely bragging rights behind the bar.
No,
Between Dave and Tomo.
for sure. For sure, yeah. Dave loved nothing more than to beat Tomo and vice versa.
And if Tomo happens to win 5-0, Dave's 50% share could be up for sale by Monday.
Surely Dave can't mess these up.
Straightforward black now to the middle for Dave. The fight back is on.
He's back. He's back. 60 years experience and he's hanging in there.
Nearly 100 years combined for that team.
Yeah. I'm not sure who's older, Dave or Brutal, to be honest.
I think Brutal's 56.
Dave then, innit? Dave's older.
By a good few years, I reckon. I think I just saw a smile on Dave's face then. He must have a bit of wind, all that bending over. So it's Jimmy to break. It looks a very straight rack, that.
That is not straight. That rack's as straight as Jimmy.
Yes.
Oh, he's stitched them so he gets that red straight in the middle, but I don't think he'll be going game here. I think you have to nominate and then you're on. I'm guessing I think he's tried to cover the pocket. I think he's tried to cover the pocket. Yeah, shot Jim. Good visit, mate. Dave wasted no time here.
You can always allow Dave to roll short and cover the back, so
And
he's used to them shots.
we're in for another fudging trait now.
Tomo's going to try and open that red up there. It's not quite come off, but it's limited what Sheldon can play on here. I think he can get through to the one to the left of the black, the lowest one to the left of the black. But what? I don't know what he can achieve going there. He doesn't really want to bring this red out.
That's tying the black up as well, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I think you've got to leave that there.
It's not bad actually, it's just it's what I can expect from that.
I think Tomo's just told Jimmy to play one red and then Jimmy's got straight down and aiming for a different one. Now he's looking at, is he trying to get in tight in there? I'm not sure it's possible. He might be able to leave it so they can only see the ball. No, he's played that awful. That's brutal, James. So Yella's massive favourites here, but as we've seen from the last frame, if you can't clear them up at the end, it means nothing. Oof. Tomo nearly fouled there. He's tried to kick that red out and he's just flicked it into the yellows.
Just want to roll this over the bottom or close to the bottom.
What do Reds do here? Oh, it's not too bad. It's worked out quite well in a way. I'm sure this pocket's getting covered. If anyone's wondering why I'm spending my Monday night commentating on old EPA rules, I'm not sure myself, but it was either that or a night in with Nat, so Pool wins. Jimmy's not really covered that. But possibly made it a little bit more awkward.
Yellow
Yeah, this should be open. Yeah, I was going to say they've got to open them yellows there because they've got game on now.
He's going to have another go at it, I think.
Yeah, he needs to cover it now. I don't know whether that's better. They can try and get a yellow near the left middle. If they try and get a yellow near the left middle, then obviously they could leave an angle to pot it and pot this yellow that's covered by the red in the same shot. That'd be an opportunity to clear up.
Kicking the red over to the one over the corner now.
Yeah. No idea if that's a good shot or not, to be honest. I'm just waiting for someone to go game. I just think you've got to be looking at, when you're in a situation like this on yellows, you've got to be looking at attacking in some way. Just like, it's just a nothing shot, that. I'd just be treating it like Black Bull rules, where if they had this bag covered, you'd get a yellow near that middle and then just try and knock it in, and the finish is more than on. I mean, you can still do that now. The middle yellow out of these 5, if you just try and double it over towards the other middle. And then you could just look at going game next visit.
I don't think up that end of the table is going to be any help to them at all.
Now, maybe Dave's looking at ways of how can we get 2 shots to go for it, but
Countered by Jimmy there.
yeah, I think he probably wanted to get that red behind the yellows really, rather than just not doing anything there. They're not in a position to get a snooker anywhere, and this is what Dave's idea was, I think, all along. If you get a couple of balls near each other, you could always got an opportunity of trying to get a little snooker in there, especially with the fact that you don't have to hit cushions and things. Tomo's tried to get something in behind there. That's probably a better shot. Makes it a lot harder now to get to. I really think they should have just been a bit more attacking a few shots ago.
I'm going to try and force them to play one of these reds at the bottom. It's not quite come off.
No.
I'm not even sure this match will finish tonight.
No.
So we play the same shot here again, Dave. I think it's pretty safe hitting the top one of the 2 reds.
Can't hit that one again.
No. I think it's just
You
a
could
case
roll
of,
on to the other one.
I think it's a case of just keep playing the same shot and see who blinks first.
Yeah. I mean, if you can play the perfect weight like that, that's a nice shot there from Ralph. He doesn't want to tap out just yet. Still a long way to go in this match.
Still think he's okay now on this bottom red.
He can't see it, I don't think, Sean.
Can't see it.
No, I think he's played. This is the shot I was saying. If you could judge the pace right, there was a chance of getting in behind that yellow. So this could be their last visit. Maybe. Well, saying that, they probably still won't go for it, will they? Probably won't take the risk. Jimmy's got his cue in the air, anything can happen. Oh, he just played it with check side. Right, what do we think, Sean? Dave's going to just pot a red and snooker him again, or?
I think possibly they'll clear that red from the top of the table and then put them behind the two yellows maybe.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So I've got two problem backs down too.
I mean, he could pop the red over the top, nudge the yellows apart from each other, and then
Play one of them onto the...
Yeah, or the yellow that is in the middle of the table now.
Yeah.
If you can get on that, then obviously you can just play that into the reds, pop your yellow, just make sure that you play it firm enough so your yellow comes away from the reds.
Looks like he's made his mind up now.
Here we go.
Anything can happen. Oh, I think he just tried to sneak that yellow.
Lovely shot, Dave. Lovely shot. He's done well to miss them yellows, to be fair.
He's now looking which cushion he wants to play it on to land on that bottom yellow. Well, the top yellow as we look at it.
Something tells me he won't be going for it now, but you never know. I won't be surprised if he's trying to play a shot to get him back in behind these two yellows.
I mean, he's looking at these bottom yellows around the bottom two pockets like he's going to go for it. We know full well he's not going to. I think he's going to play off the side cushion onto that top yellow above the top right bag. There you go, that's the shot. It was always the shot he was going to play.
He's got two, has he not got? Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he had two shots, didn't he? If that's not touching, he's got an edgy little shot now. What did they say? Not touching. Okay, so let's see how Dave's touch is after 60 years. Yeah, he's still got that touch. Still got the touch of Jimmy Savile.
No disrespect to Sheldon, I think to get to here you've got the wrong person coming back for the clearance in my opinion. I much prefer Dave to be having a go at these rather than Sheldon.
Again, well, to me it looked like he could come the other way, but Maybe it's just deceiving on our monitor, the angle. So, difficult again to see where it can go wrong, but we live in hope.
You have seen Sheldon play before, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Come on, Dave, what can you possibly be telling him here? He's just got to pot the yellow that's covered by the reds and clear up. It's like 2 shots carry. Even Ralph Wiggum's clearing these up. That was the reason why I didn't like that shot. Something could go wrong, and it has. Just so unnecessary. Well, he's still going.
The 2 yellows on the bottom right pocket, as we look at it, it's which one of these is going to take first. Because if he takes the bottom one, he's going to have to basically come straight back off the other side cushion, because if he runs into that red...
Well, I think the one away from the pocket just squeezes past, doesn't it? So it should still be alright as long as it goes in, doesn't box up with a red. That's, well, they're still in control. If you've tuned in to see some top quality pool tonight, lots of finishing, unlucky everyone, but don't blame me and Sean, we're just commentators. Ralph shakes his head anymore, I think it's going to fall off.
I think it was the Dave Chalmers death stare that were
I just don't see why they
caused
play.
them sort of neck spasms.
There was not. It wasn't necessary to play the red onto them reds at the start, but if you were going to play, you just play it dead weight.
Yeah.
Then, because balls could always come flying out from somewhere and make things difficult.
It was always going to be difficult taking that yellow first, knowing you could clip the other yellow, or the red even.
I think the red still goes, but not sure they're actually going to go game.
Yeah, it goes quite comfortably. I can see through my window here.
Don't forget, everyone, if you've got any questions for us, send us a question in. Doesn't have to be pool related.
We won't know the answer, but we'll do his best. Nothing on geography for me, please. It's one of my poor subjects.
tried to flip the red out. Oh, but they've left the game on what? I don't know what was going on. I mean, unless he's tried to pot the red but hit it nowhere near thin enough, I'm not sure. But all they've done there is
give Dave a chance.
Exactly, yeah.
Glory.
So, can he redeem himself? He's had a few chances so far and made a mess of everything.
Oh, he's just covering the bag here, I believe. Oh no, he's gone for it. I take it back.
So we've got our first question in, a question from Nathan, and he's asking, do I know how old Ryan Joust is? I can Google it for you if you want.
He's been about a few years.
Yeah. Or you could just pop him Wednesday night and ask him yourself. Nice little shot from Dave there. He had a decent area to land in, but after the balls he's missed so far, I didn't want to say he was definitely going to get it. So it should just be a case of just dropping this yellow in and then straightforward black in the middle. Oh my word. He misses again. The last time he missed a ball like that, his shorts were still in fashion.
I don't think they've ever been in fashion.
No, I don't think they have. I was probably trying to do him a favour there, but so this is pretty much the black for Tomo. If he gets this, it should be frame.
I think that was the pair he sent over to Afghanistan in the crisis, and they've sent him back.
Tomo with straightforward 2 reds. He just make as long as he gets good on the black.
I thought it was a certainty to go on B.D.M.N.P.L then.
Yeah. But I think every frame we've thought someone's going to win it and the other team have managed to nick it. Oh, something could still go wrong. Oh my word, he's just gone far enough. I thought we were going to get a touch of the Tomos again there, but... And there we have it, 3-1. And we've got a question. We've got a question in for Sean. Has he found Frankie the Fisherman?
I have found Frankie the Fisherman, as it happens. And as for your £20, I've took it off you for your own good. So you can buy yourself a drink on Wednesday night at the Darts. That's when you will be getting it back. And they were questions from Nathan the Nuisance Slater.
I can see Nathan through the window. I think he's just stuck 2 of his 6 fingers up at you, Sean.
Dry break there from Dave.
3-1 down. I'm guessing his back's hurting now.
I think the chiropractor's booked in for 8.
Yellows are the balls. Is he attacking? Pot and screw in. Off the cushion. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Last time Tomo played a wayward shot like that, that t-shirt fit him. I think he's put a bit of timber on since he bought that one.
That's all the money they're making here, isn't it? Living the good life. Yeah, nice little shot there. Keeps the yellows nice and open for the next visit. So Sheldon's got a tough cut on the top red to have a chance of going game himself, but after what they've missed so far, I don't fancy it.
The white's going to be travelling. He's got the thin cut into the right middle as we look at it.
So Nigel Webb's asked if I'm keeping well. I am, Nige. I'm keeping very nice and tidy, you'll be glad to know. Nice shot from Ralph there. He's been a little bit unfortunate. Not got anything simple, but still on. Another question in from everyone's favourite lard arse, Dave Seeger. He's asked how many fingers to the nearest dozen does Nathan have?
Well, it's less than half a dozen.
But on two hands it is around a dozen though, I think, isn't it?
Most of them are webbed.
Another question in asking where's the doctor? I think someone needs to tag him on this video. He'll be loving this masterclass from Dave, no doubt. Oh, that's absolutely brutal, James. Brutal.
No swearing on the chat, please. I know you're from Burnley and you can't really help it. It's how you were brought up, but if you could refrain from the profanities, we don't want to get the stream cut off.
Naughty boy, Nathan. Andy McGee said that the doctor's in hiding after losing to DC at the New Road Inn. To be fair, I think that was the first time he's ever beat him. Can't read it, it's too small. Big target for Dave here. So, chance for yellows. I mean, if it's Tomo's shot, he's going to struggle to reach it. So that's why he's taken... Oh, he can get through to one over the corner pocket. My apologies. He's probably about 2 inches off it being perfect there.
I think he's going to play into that red and hold it for the one into the bottom right corner. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, shot top. So just got to mind his work now. Just make sure he leaves the right angle on the second to last yellow to go up for the other one, if that's the route he's going to go. Then 5 reds in the middle of the table obviously means he's just got to be careful. Can't take it for granted. He could go up next shot, maybe. If he doesn't like, because he's only got a small window there, hasn't he, between the red and black, so if he doesn't like it, he could go up for that yellow on the bolt line next, and then come down. Oh, he's taking that one. I'm not really a fan of him taking that one, but I think he's just okay there. It looks like he's got the right angle. Just a little trace aside. Come between all the reds. Just hope he doesn't chuck one in. And he hasn't chucked one in. So, avoid the reds, get on the black. And he has mushed it up. Great pot. Great pot, but he's going to have to set it up. He can't go for the pot, because if he doesn't pot it, he's probably going to be snookered. Well,
exactly as you called it.
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so, Ralph. Crazy, crazy shot.
Where does he go here?
Oof. Home would be my guess after that.
You could be very well right there. I think that's the only place that will be going. I mean, after this next shot,
I think there is a bit of a route that you could possibly go top cushion, just past halfway, come off the side cushion, and try and find the gap between the 3 yellows in the middle of the table and the 2 yellows near the racking line. There is a route, but even if you find it, you're going to have a tough black. I think that is on.
I think it's the only shot that's on. He hasn't got a one cushion escape. The knuckles in the way for the right hand side cushion. I think he's found the shot now.
I'm guessing there's no timer on.
No, I think that was a mistake.
I think he's seen the shot. I think it's the only chance you've got of getting it. If you wanted to be really brave, if you could hit the white into the knuckle he's nearest to and try and get the white to go straight down the cushion, but that is really tough to judge right.
Have you ever played that shot in a match, Lee?
I have played that shot in a match, yeah.
Did
But it did come off, but the white was more sort of like in the D area when I was snookered.
Right, here goes.
Oh, he's got the
Long way out.
yeah, he's got the angle way out there. So 2 shots to Tomo and Brutal, and I think it's fell on Tomo. So great opportunity to just close the match out now, put Dave out of his misery. Someone's asking where the sound's gone. Surely this one can't go wrong, Sean, can it?
Well, you say that, but we've said that every frame. And it's very rarely fell to the first chance.
Not even Tomo can chuck one in here bad enough, surely.
There could yet still be drama.
If anyone wants to watch the highlights of tonight's doubles, there's a show on from 10 PM tonight till 10:01. And this simple black for a 5-1 win. And there we have it.
We will be back with the singles finals. Fortunately, not concerning any of these four players.
Thanks everyone.